Welcome back to Italics Part 2. We're going to focus on the capitals today. And you can do these at your own speed. If you get all the lowercase done and want to go right into the capitals, that's fine. Just make sure you check in with me on your gray days or green days, whatever day it is. You can let me know how you're progressing, where you're at, or whatever. We'll talk more about procedures at the end of this, okay? So, what you're going to need today is a plain sheet of paper for your packet, this lined sheet of paper with the vertical lines on it, or portrait lines, and then the italics sheet. Now what you'll do is you're going to put your plain piece of paper on top of your lines, because you're going to reuse these lines several times. So plain paper on top of your lines. You'll take your pen. Again, make sure it's ready to go. I have my scrap piece of paper. Mine's ready to go. If not, get out that damp paper towel or run it in the water. And we want to take a look at these italics. They are serifed italics. And the serifs are these items here. These little frou-frous on the ends of the letters. They also have flourishes. The little flourishes like on the end of the C and the E and the F and the G. Those are flourishes. They just make the letter a little bit more interesting than the plain old sans serif, which means without serifs. So let's talk about the serifs first. Now when you do a serif, I know you probably can't see my lines, but you want to start below the line with the slide, come even with the line, and then go up above the line. That's a serif. And as you do them, they'll start taking on kind of a little bit of more of a flow. It won't be so angular, but you want to make sure they're straight through the middle. You don't want to be doing serifs like that. Okay? Now the flourish, like on the end of the C, you come out and you just roll your pen. See how I'm just pulling it with my thumb, pulling it down and twisting it? It's just a little bit of twist. Roll your pen, twist. It's just a little boop. You can make the sound effect too if you want. Okay? So let me show you how to do some of these letters. Okay? To start with the A, you're going to go between the two solid lines here, solid line to solid line. And the A starts out with a little bit of a slide and down this side here. Come over to this side here with a little flip. You're going to do a serif here and then just straight across there. And you'll do a whole row of A's. Again, slide it down. Sometimes you can do this side first. Doesn't matter. Whatever's easier for you. It's got a little antenna on the top. Slide to the flip. Down. Serif. Straight line. You do a row of A's. Then you're going to skip a row. And you're going to do a row of B's. Now your B's are just straight line, and then you just follow the curves. Pretty simple. Straight line. The bottom is bigger than the top. Okay, your C, move all this up a little bit. If you look at your C, it's got a serif. It doesn't have a serif, but it has a flourish on it. And you do the top of the C first. So I'm going to pull the top of the C first and put the flourish in. And then I'm going to do the back side of the C. Okay, now if you're a lefty, flourishes are a lot easier for you, because all you have to do for a flourish is more like a slide for you. You just pull your pen up and push it back. Okay, if you're a lefty. Now if you're righty though, you're going to pull the top to the flourish and then pull the back side of your C, and that's a little bit too flat on top, but you get the idea. Okay, your D, almost like a B, just straight, round. Your E, you'll do a row of each of these letters. Your E is straight. It's got a serif to a flourish, serif to a flourish, and then a long serif. Same with your F. Serif to a flourish, a short serif, and then a serif to a flourish. Okay, and the middle of your E and your F can either be the same length as the top, or you can shorten it a little bit. That would be fine. Again, your G, just like a C, you do the top first, nice and flat to the flourish. Round, come up off the line, straight, and then just a little drop stroke. Just a little boop, little stroke like that. It's a little drop stroke. Okay, let's do the H. The H is a serif, straight line, serif, serif, straight line, serif, and then put in your middle line. Your I is a serif, straight line, serif. Your J is a serif and a curve, and it does extend below the line a little bit. Your K is a serif, straight line, serif, and then you're going to put a serif here and angle it in, and then right from that point pull it out to a little curve. The L is a straight line, serif, and then a long serif. Serifs can be different lengths. Your S is a little bit different as well as your T. They have slides on them. The slide is just where you slide your pin up. Do the body of the S and then slide your pin to finish the tail. We do that again. Slide, curve, slide. And the slide is just moving the pen sideways, following that 45-degree angle. Your T, slide, and a flourish. Serif, I'm sorry, not a flourish, sorry, the end of a serif. So it's a slide to the end of a serif, straight line, serif. Okay, let me push this up a little bit. And we're going to go to your M. Now your M is a little bit different as you start kind of just pushing it across. You're going to do your middles first. Come across to your middle. You're going to do a straight line to your little flip there, and then a straight line to your serif. Okay, and again, they're not really straight, they're angled, but they're vertical lines. Your N, same thing. Kind of pull across to your diagonal, and then you can do your serif with your vertical, and I totally missed that, and sometimes that happens. So again, get that diagonal out there, serif, make sure you join right there, and serif here. Sometimes if it's easier, you can pull your vertical first, kind of like you did in your exercises. Do your other vertical, and then pull your diagonal in and match that up. It might be easier to do it that way. Okay, your U is again a serif, just a round body, come up, serif, with a little tail. Your V is a serif, serif, that's your angles. Your W is a serif, come down, come up part way, serif, angle, make sure this angle is the same as this angle, serif, and an angle back. Your X is a serif, angle to the tail, serif, straight across to another serif. Your Y is a serif, to the middle, serif, and straight to the serif. Again, if you want, you can even pull your Y first and then add your serifs. Whatever is easiest for you. Your Z is just like your lowercase z, starts below, over, angle, and a little flip. So once you've got one line of each of your capitals done, you're then going to go back to your packet. And you're going to find the blank sheet. You're going to find the blank sheet of paper. That's like this, and hopefully yours won't be wet. I have my damp paper towel on. But you're going to, again, take a plain piece of paper and set it on top of there, and you're going to do your final for the italics. You're going to put the uppercase, lowercase, and numbers all on one page. You want to leave a margin. all around, and it should look like this, something like this when you're done, and this got wet too. But it should have a margin all the way around, uppercase, lowercase, and numbers all on the same page. They need to be centered, justified centered, so everything's centered from the middle. You can put your uppercase and lowercase right next to each other if you want, or you can do all your uppercase first, then your lowercase, then your numbers. It doesn't matter, as long as it's all on one page. This is what I'm going to be grading. This is worth 200 points. So you want to do well on this. And at this point, you'll keep all of your papers until we come back, and then I'll check them when you come back and grade them. If this mess continues and I have to grade from distance, I'll come back to you and let you know the procedures then. Okay? So that's it for italics. Our next lesson will be Old English. So make sure you hang on to your old papers and don't write on this paper because you're still going to need it. So take care, and we'll see you next time.